What is happening? And welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how much fun I have, why I ride a motorcycle. So yeah, let's get straight into it. And before we go, don't forget to hit like, don't forget to hit subscribe. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of this year, 2026, and really get my foot in on YouTube and make something of this channel. The sun's shining. This is part of the video, right? The sun's shining. I am having an absolute fucking blast. Like, it's brilliant. I'm out here on my own. I don't really need anybody. It's more a case of just enjoying the time on my bike and being free. There is nothing like it. So yeah, let's get on with it. Reason number one. Freedom. There's no freedom like it. There's nothing that comes close. I mean, I had a wicked year last year, travelling everywhere on my bike. It felt like I'd been around the moon. And the most freeing feeling doesn't come close to riding a motorcycle. I think you can jump out of a plane, feel alive, you can join the army, go away, do all those good things. But riding a motorcycle is that sense of abyss and that sense of purpose and belonging to what I would say is single-handedly the most freeing feeling you'll ever get. And for anybody that's watching this in the UK, you'll know that freedom is not something that we feel right now with the way the country is, yada yada yada, all the shit that comes with it. But there's nothing like this. The feeling is unheard of. And in the UK, we've got some of the most beautiful roads. Check this out. Sweeping Bend, baby. Sweeping Bend. And I ride a Harley, right? So I'm not chasing 200 mile an hour. I don't want to hit 150. I don't think this bike could hit 150. You know, but for me, it's the love of the ride. It's the smiles. Every time I get on this bike, I feel this sense of adrenaline in the happiest way. It's not like a fearful adrenaline. It's the feeling of freedom. I harp on about it. So yeah, that is my number one reason, and probably my biggest reason. But there is more things to it. It's not just about how the bike makes you feel free. It's having something that you can commit to. If you're working a 9 to 5 job, maybe in an office, and it gets a bit repetitive, it's that something on the weekend. You know, football in this country is massive, and there's thousands of guys out there that live for Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock kickoff, and they just live in the moment. They go, they watch their team, it's a whole afternoon, and that's what gets them up every day, gets them out to work, doing all the monotonous, grindy shit that you get when it comes to working, paying your taxes, selling your soul to the devil. But there's something about a motorcycle, if you're not into football, or maybe even if you are into football. I mean, I love my sports, but since I started riding motorcycles, probably, what is it now? Probably seven or so years ago, I haven't kept up with the football half as much as I used to. I used to go down to the West Brom, which is my local team. It's where I was originally from. West Bromwich in the West Midlands in the UK, and I used to go there relentlessly. What I digest. But the point I'm making thinking is this gives me just something to do whenever I like. You know, I'm fortunate enough to have a job where I can commit to it, you know, and I can enjoy good annual leave. You know, the company I work for is quite flexible with time off, really, you know, probably as far as any other company. So if you relate to that in your job and you're thinking, you know what, actually I've got annual leave I can use, go and do your bike test, get yourself a motorcycle. So I guess filling the void, filling that time where you feel fed up. I think mental health is a big part of it. Modern day society. I think when I was a kid, growing up in the 90s, the early 2000s, as a kid you didn't really realise, but now it's more paramount than it's ever been. Is like how your nut is, how you're feeling. You know, I've been through personally a lot of rough times that have really tested my mental health and how I perceive life. And I went through a time where I couldn't afford a motorcycle. Thankfully I can now, just about. But I sacrifice a lot of other things to make sure I can afford it. But when it comes to like curing the itch, as Linkin Park so gracefully said, trying to find that gap in your life, you know, filling that void, people that struggle, mental health is probably the next big reason. So what have we had so far? Freedom, the sense of freedom, number one. There is nothing that comes close to it. And we've had filling the void, so those days where you feel like, do you know what, I'm fed up, I want to get out of the house, I want something to do, you know, something that is essentially, you know, of course the outlay of buying a bike is expensive to start off with, but it's not always like that, right? So if you can save up some money to buy one outright or go and finance one, whatever it may be, whatever suits your financial needs, you know, it doesn't have to be an expensive bike. You don't have to have the latest Harley Davidson. You don't have to have the latest MT, Yamaha MT. You can really have whatever you want. You can ride whatever you like. And I did that. I mean, I saved up. I got some really cool bits of promotion at work, which really helped. So I got myself a bike, filled the void. Mental health, I mean, we've touched on that, but I think really mental health probably comes up there with freedom, right? Because if you've got a bit of a wacky nut and you're struggling, then freedom and mental health, they come right up there, don't they? And they make sure that you don't suffer in solitude. You know? And although, don't get me wrong, riding a motorcycle, it's not going to fix your nut problems. You're not suddenly going to be hunky-dory, but by God, it fucking helps. It really does, you know. And apologies, I'm swearing. I shouldn't swear, right? But I'm passionate about it because it's a massive part of me and my mindset. If I have a particularly shit day, I get on my bike and I come home, and you know what? I feel in a better shape to tackle my issues, any issues that I've got. Mental health is a massive thing, especially within men. It's what, 3-4 times, I might correct it on the screen, if you're a man, 3 or 4 more times likely to suffer in being a man. But yeah, men suffer more, right? I'm not saying women don't jump on that bandwagon, but men suffer more because I think we're more captivated with the idea of bottling it up. And I am absolutely in that ship of bottling things up. I do that all the time. And I don't want this video to turn into a rant about those things, but it gives you purpose. And if you can relate to any of those things, if you're struggling, you know, look at getting a motorcycle. motorcycle. When I first got into vehicles in general, I got into cars and I had a great time, learning to drift them, just generally prattling around. But now, my ability with the tool set is second to none, and I have a lot of pride in it. It's something that you can really devote time into, to making your own, creating your own, especially Harleys. They're so customisable. It's the places you go. It's absolutely beautiful. And here in the UK, there's so many beautiful places to ride your bike. So what excuse have you got? Comment down below with the reasons you ride a motorcycle. For me, my final point is it's got to be the places that you come to, the places you can explore on a motorcycle. I mean, it's an absolutely beautiful day, and check out what I'm looking at now. It is sublime. Just local lakes, but you can go anywhere all around Europe. You can just have a wicked time. I mean, strictly speaking, it's probably my favourite part because the freedom, they all interlock. It helps your headspace, gives you something to do. You create a new hobby. Everything about it is just brilliant. There's nothing like it, and I recommend you get a motorcycle. If you've got any other reasons why you ride, drop it down in the comments. Let me know. I'd love to hear back from you. Until the next one, guys, peace out.